My local hospital had bugs in their IVs. A few years ago, I was extremely sick and ended up in the ICU. The doctors told me I was severely dehydrated and needed an IV bag of saline. It seemed like a completely routine treatment. About 30 to 35 minutes after the IV had been running, I happened to glance up at the bag. That's when I noticed something moving inside it. At first, I thought my eyes were playing tricks on me, but as I kept staring, I realized there was a tiny red creature swimming around inside the saline. The only way I can describe it is that it looked like a microscopic red spider. The second I realized what I was looking at, I completely panicked. I'm terrified of spiders, and all I could think was that this thing was inside the bag connected directly to my vein. I started repeatedly hitting the nurse call button, hoping someone would come in and stop the IV. Nobody came. Then I watched the tiny red creature drift toward the tubing. It entered the IV line, and I could actually see it traveling through the clear tube. I kept pressing the call button, completely helpless as I watched it get closer. Then it disappeared into my arm. When the staff finally came into my room, I immediately told them what I had seen. Nobody seemed to believe me, and it was brushed off like I had imagined it. I never got an explanation for what it was or how it ended up inside the IV bag. This day, I still have no idea what that tiny red creature actually was. Every once in a while, something as simple as a random itch reminds me of that moment. Has anyone else ever seen or heard of something like this? Because after all these years, I still don't have an answer.